Why is it illegal in some states to pump your own gas? That's it. I just don't understand. I get why some stations would have people pump your gas for you out of convenience. But making it required, I don't. That's like making cashier baggers legally required. No, you can't bag your groceries. I mean, back in the day it was like that in many states. For the same reason the elevator operators existed and controlled the elevator. Everything was more mechanical and less computerized, automatic. So you had to know more about what you were doing, and if you messed up you could hurt someone. As for why they exist today, really is a political thing. There are a lot of jobs in being a gas station attendant. And a lot of people will probably lose their job if the law is changed now that modern pumps are super simple to use. I don't know that prices will go down just because the worker isn't there to pump the gas. At least, there doesn't seem to be any impact in Oregon before and after. As far as I know, it's only New Jersey. New Jersey is extremely corrupt. Somebody is getting a kickback there. I think only New Jersey and Saudi Arabia are the last holdouts that don't allow you to pump your own gas. Oregon used to have this rule, too, but I think they finally got rid of it. I remember a gas station attendant in Oregon spraying me with gasoline because he couldn't figure out how to get the nozzle in my motorcycle tank. I told him, "Dude, nobody is looking. Just let me do it." To be fair, the Ducati Multistrada did have a weird tank where you couldn't just jam the gas nozzle in the tank like other vehicles. We have both at a few gas stations. I hate pumping gas when it is cold, so I like the option of having someone else do it. I'll never forget one time I pulled into one here on accident in my POS car at the time. Very few exist here in Texas. The guy just pointed and said, "I think you meant to go across the street to the regular gas station." I've never felt so outclassed in my life. But it was clear it was meant for other people. Now that I'm older, I just laugh when I drive by it, lol. The only state still having attendants pump your gas is New Jersey. Oregon changed the law last year, so now you can pump there. The original reasons are outdated now, which was safety. The reason they haven't been repealed is because they create jobs. And passing laws eliminating the job might not be a good political move nowadays. It creates jobs. I know in NJ you can get a ticket for pumping your own gas. Honestly, considering the short stint I had working at a gas station, I kind of understand, because I didn't even know it was possible to fuck up pumping gas in so many unique ways, but almost every day I saw someone doing something truly baffling, though thankfully usually nothing super dangerous. NJ friend said it was due to insurance reasons. No matter how easy it is to refuel a car, gasoline is still very dangerous. Short answer: it lessens unemployment. I used to live in Oregon years ago. All gas pumps were full service and no one was allowed to pump their own gas. I was informed the reason was because of high unemployment in the state. By requiring full service pumps, there are more people statewide that are employed. It's only illegal in NJ now, and it's to protect jobs. I don't have an answer for you. But when I was in college, a lot of the kids were from NJ, and it was so funny watching them realize that they have to learn how to pump their gas then and there when nobody came up to the pump. Open mouth smile. No answer here. Where I live, you'd be lucky to find a full service gas station. In the winter they'd be much appreciated. Pretty sure it's just in NJ due to some outdated law. 10-12 years ago my wife was in a wedding in New Jersey. I'm from the Midwest and I've traveled a lot to DC, NYC, and Boston, but I'd never been to NJ. After crossing into the state we stopped for gas and I get out to pump. The guy comes running out yelling at me that I can't pump gas. I thought he was joking. I'd never heard of this can't pump your own gas nonsense. I'm not sure why that's the law, but I'm pretty sure it isn't the big gas station attendant lobby. Just New Jersey now. We can pump in Oregon now. I hate self-checkout but for some reason love jumping out, pumping the gas and getting gone. Most of these states had these laws put in place when coal started to become obsolete. They were made to give the coal miners a way to make a living. This exact thing really threw me for a loop while on road trip in Northeast. I think it was NJ. Specifically. Not to mention the uncomfortable decision on whether or not you are supposed to tip. I am perfectly capable of pumping gas. Less spillage is my guess. Also probably creates jobs. Some places do it create jobs when unemployment rates are really high in the area. The argument is that pumping gas is a hazardous act, both for personal safety and for the environment. Since it is a hazardous act, someone with proper training should do it. No explosions occur if someone does not bag groceries correctly. New Jersey has to be smuggling money through pumping gas pipeline. Slightly antiquated laws that guarantee a certain amount of jobs exist in the economy. If you ban self-service has stations, you're guaranteeing at least one more job at every gas station. In Ireland, there are a lot of totally unmanned unpersoned petrol stations, i.e. no staff at all. You pop your bank card into the machine, choose the max amount you want to pay and start pumping your own petrol. When finished, you put the nozzle back and drive away. It's the future. Control by the powers that be and outdated logic. Gotta provide jobs. Never knew people pumped their own gas until I finally left home with my car one day. Took me a while to adjust. I would sit at the pump all confused waiting for someone to give me gas until I realized. I've always thought it's so odd how here in the US you pump your own gas. I think it's because of safety. Like not trusting people won't smoke while they pump. Or that's the excuse. Nothing weirder than having some mandated gas pumper rush to your car to pump gas in Oregon. Lol. Weirdos prior to August 2023. I didn't even know this was a thing. That's pretty dumb. It was originally done to create jobs. You mean Oregon? I think it's mainly a jobs program. To save that job of gas station attendant. The federal minimum wage killed that job, so a couple of states mandated it into existence to try and keep that job around. In Oregon it was because legislators are stubborn and don't like doing anything that's going to benefit the people. They're too busy trying to eject their colleagues and bar them from re-election for not sharing their political views. They finally changed it recently to allow up to 50 self-serve. At the discretion of the business. There were complaints about it costing jobs. But so far it hasn't really had much effect. A pumper for your gas? What next? A doctor for your teeth? Crazy town. I think the people of NJ keep it around because it gets so cold in winter there. I wouldn't want to get out in the cold either if I didn't have to. I'm from Ohio, so it gets cold as shit here and I still pump my own gas. Politics, pure and simple. It saves jobs. For people in New Jersey, they're generally bad drivers, so would you trust them pumping their own gas? Because leaking gas on the ground is bad. MMK? It is a highly antiquated requirement. And just dumb. It's just New Jersey now. It's because they're a stupid state with a stupid government. And there's even a lot of stupid people there who will defend the law. New Jersey is not big on personal freedom. I believe it's just NJ and WI.